Hello everybody and welcome to a reaction stream from MinnMax. MinnMax is a Patreon about games, friends, and getting better. I am Ben Hansen. This is, as you can see here, the Age of Empires fan preview with promised gameplay for Age of Empires 4, which I have been looking forward to for a very, very long time. I'd imagine since Age of Empires 3 came out, but then specifically, it was 2017 when they had the first teaser trailer for Age of Empires 4, and ever since then I've been screaming, give us gameplay, give us more details, because I'm trying to even remember with that if we learned that it was Relic developing it back then, or if that came later, but we got some, not quite concept footage, it was kind of loose gameplay footage, cinematic gameplay footage might be a better way to put it, a while back, and so hoping for a release date here, hoping for some hard details on how Relic is kind of evolving one of my favorite franchises of all time. My favorite game within the franchise is Age of Mythology, so it'd be cool if there's some Age of Mythology news, but whatever. Put that to the side. They still have that great version on Steam. This is all about Age of Empires 4, hopefully, but I think they're also going to touch on some of the definitive editions and stuff. So there's probably going to be fun stuff to unpack. Hello, Daryl. Hello, Matt. Thanks for being here. Before we get started, wanted to let everybody know that Trivia Tower, our video game trivia show for the community, is happening Monday, April 12th. So if you've enjoyed MinnMax's content, or if you just want to compete and win prizes, you can support us at any tier over at patreon.com/MinnMax with 2 N's. The $2 tier, for $2, supporting for 1 month only, $2, you can jump in and compete in video game trivia to win game codes for Monster Hunter, Resident Evil 7, Watch Dogs Legion, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, Undermine, and then the grand prize winner is an Astro A50 headset. So you can look forward to that. And again, that's happening on Monday, April 12th at 7 p.m. Central. And so the way that works, if you support us at any tier on Patreon, you get access to the Discord, which don't be scared about it if you don't know what Discord is. You can just click a link and you're there. So you get access to the Discord, and then in the Discord is where the competition happens. And so Trivia Tower, it's 5 floors, 5 different formats of trivia, and it's basically a battle royale where everybody's in there, 25 people. We'll move on to the next floor, then 15 to the next floor, then 10 to the next floor, working its way down to 1, the grand champion. But you get codes if you make it to floor 3 of Trivia Tower. You can check out on our YouTube channel, we have previous examples of Trivia Tower to let you know exactly how it works. But our guest this time around is Kelsey Lewin from the Video Game History Foundation. So it should be a very fun time. So again, if you've enjoyed MinnMax's content, or you just want to win game codes, or just test your knowledge of video games, because if you're watching an Age of Empires reaction stream, you're probably a fan of gaming. So you can put it to good use and win some great prizes, and basically play the spiritual successor of 1 vs. 100 with Trivia Tower. So if you have any questions about how that works, you can ask me on Twitter at Yozetti, which is a name for the full ramble that came from playing Age of Empires 1 online. That's where my Twitter handle came from. But also leave a comment below if you're confused about how Trivia Tower works, how you can jump in and compete. But I think it's a very fun video game trivia show. I'd argue the best trivia show about video games on Patreon. So thanks for the support there. Hey everybody, hello Santrude. Santrude says, I just want to get out of the first round this time. You can do it, Santrude. I believe in you. Zabit says that PopCap video is awesome. I know a lot of people wouldn't click a 4-hour video, but I loved it. Thank you. Yeah, we have an oral history of PopCap games up on MinnMax's YouTube channel. A lot of kind words about that. It's they were all unbelievably honest there. So thanks for everybody for checking that out. GameSpot wrote an article about it, which was nice. A little pull out there. Yorda Berry, hello. Thank you. Thank you for being here. All right, everybody can see this okay, hear this okay? Let me know how the volume is. I should probably ride it high. Let's go. It's happening. It's happening. Very fun. Very fun
Hello
already.
everybody, and welcome to Age of Empires fan preview. I'm Zach Robinson, although you probably
There's a freaking sheep behind him.
Zero Empires. Thanks for joining us here in the town
fantastic.
centre with our good friend Barbarossa. We're all really excited, and even though we can't be around each other right now, we're thrilled to have you here, even just virtually.
Can't be around each other, but I am
we're
stuck with this sheep
excited
throughout the entire
to
quarantine.
finally get a look at everything new we have to share for Age of Empires. Today will be a celebration of Age of Empires.
Daryl, I said that exact same thing at the exact same time. Just a giant Age of Empires shirt? That's fantastic.
Ever looks at Age of Empires 4, including a new campaign, never before seen civilizations, new updates for our Age of Empires
The
Definitive
set is
Edition
hilarious.
games, and of course, lots and lots of gameplay. After the show, visit the virtual village at ageofempires.com, where you'll be able to explore and discover even more about Age of Empires 4 with photo ops, digital downloads, and exclusive content from the game.
What?
I can tell you, everyone who's been working on this beloved franchise has been pouring their souls into it for years.
You know,
And
not the gameplay I was
when you're involved
expecting
in
from Age of
something
Empires 4
this
so
great,
far, but that looked pretty
sometimes
good.
The hardest part is not telling anyone about it. Well, today that's over. We know you're dying to see it, and we're not going to make you wait any longer because we've got a whole lot of show
candles,
to get
come
through.
on.
So let's kick things off by getting a very first look at one of the brand new playable civilizations in Age of Empires 4.
Here we go. Seems like it's very Age of Empires 2 inspired so far. Delhi Sultanate. Interesting. Delhi Sultanate. Look, I play Egyptians in Age of Mythology, so I'm a big fan of elephants. So this already seems fantastic. All right, first UI for Age of Empires 4. Squads. Hey, they're getting right to it. Sultanate is not a word I'm familiar with.
We're starting with elephants, and I can tell you it only gets bigger from here.
Frickin' chicken.
Now we're about to look at the reveal for one of the 4 new campaigns for Age of Empires 4.
I don't want to tell them what to do, but I feel like we could use an overview of Age of Empires 4 before we're like, let's look at this specific new civ, but that's fine. Maybe that's what we're getting right now.
History is the hard-fought road
Hang on.
from ambition
This is for Kyle. I'll turn off the
to
annotation.
victory. It molds warriors into kings and heralds the rise of empires.
So there's 4 campaigns?
The year is 1066. Harold, King of the Anglo-Saxons, rules England. But his crown has been promised to another contender, Duke William of Normandy.
Ugh, that dirty dog.
While Harold fends off Viking raiders in the north, William crosses the English Channel, intent on seizing the throne. The 2 rivals would clash at the Battle of Hastings.
Looks like the arrows are actually
But one
sticking
battle
in
does not win
units
a war,
there.
and power, once grasped, can be easily
So this is
lost.
why I like Age of Empires fans, because Jordan the chat's
In
going,
the north,
Battle of
the peasantry
Hastings!
rebels against a
Fantastic.
king they do not recognize. Northern barons ally with Viking invaders and seize the city of York. William must act quickly to secure his control. And his descendants will fight over the crown for decades to come. In a bloody contest on both sides of the Channel, Normandy is besieged.
I gotta say, I
Civil
don't want to
war
say it, but I will
erupts,
say it.
and would-be kings
Unit
wrestle
animation's
for
a
control
little bit stiffer than I
of
was
both
expecting.
England
I understand.
and
It's an
France.
RTS. I understand. I don't know if everybody else is having that reaction. It's a
The
tall
Norman
order. There's a lot of
conquest
people on that
still
field. I get
echoes
it.
across the ages in stone and story. And it's just one such tale in the Age of Empires.
Thank you. Thank you.
And remember, that's just one of the 4 historic campaigns.
All these
you'll
animals are
experience in
slowly
Age of Empires
closing
4.
in on him.
You're seeing a lot of magic on the screen today, but what we don't always see is the hard work and passion that really brings these games to life. Right now, let's go behind the scenes at Relic Studios to meet some of the people behind
I want
Age
to
of
know more about
Empires
Relic.
4.
I really don't know much about them.
Let's go.
We are Relic Entertainment in Vancouver, Canada, and we are at the forefront of real-time strategy games.
Relic is
one of the last bastions for fans of real-time strategy games.
Hell yeah,
it's really
Relic.
exciting to be surrounded by people who've also been playing and in some cases making these games for over a decade.
Relic is a place
R
of
and R
passion,
lead?
collaboration,
What that means.
and creativity. You know, Relicans are highly collaborative, so
Relicans.
this is a place where people come together
that's a
to
new
make
civ
the
in
very
AoE4.
best real-time strategy games.
What I refer to as the team at Relic is really every discipline, every professional, every department.
When did they shoot
we
this?
have support partner teams, finance, IT, communications, tech services, HR, recruiting. Everyone feels like part of the same group of people. When we all decided that we were going to work from home, it was a pretty easy decision to make, although an agonizing one. But obviously, health and safety and security is top of mind for us.
Working through the pandemic has been challenging. I think that's pretty straightforward for everyone to accept. But I'm really proud of the way that the team has adapted to that. I'm excited. I literally can't wait to get it into the hands of the community.
I would
And
like to
think,
talk to these folks.
The release is just the beginning for us.
We know that our best work comes from being truly connected to the community that's been living and breathing Age of Empires since the very beginning.
got Relic
more than
on his
20 years
shirt.
ago.
You can't make a game like Age of Empires 4 without the partnership of players who are as passionate about the game as you are about developing it. So we formed the Community Council, and we've been working with that council throughout game development to play test the game and provide valuable kind of feedback to helping shape the game to where it is today.
You know, all of those insights kind of help us deepen our understanding of our players and what they want to see.
At the end of the day, it's the players who play our game who are going to gauge whether it's a fun game, whether it's a game that they want to play. And so we're not making the game for ourselves. We're making this game for the community.
I hope it's
There's a lot
kind
of
of
new
for you guys
innovations
too, though.
in Age of Empires 4. If you love campaign, we've got a really interesting and innovative way of presenting the campaign to you. This sort of modern documentary style that's really going to allow us to connect
Who's this
history
guy?
and gameplay. You know, if you're a multiplayer
Modern
player,
documentary
you engage
style.
in
What do you
in
think
the
that
competitive
means?
Scene, there's a bunch of really different and very asymmetric civs that, you know, I think the franchise hasn't seen before. All of the civilizations play very, very differently.
Our vision is really to make sure that we really cater to and understand like what it is that a wide set of diverse audience wants to see in the game, and we don't just kind of design for a specific subset.
We worked closely with historians and experts to make sure that we could capture the essence of the history that we're striving to portray. And then internally within
hope this
Relic
footage
as
is
well,
gonna
we
be in
have
the
a
game somehow,
dedicated
too.
campaign design team that are also working on building the
Oh
missions.
my gosh,
and
it'd
they
be
are
awesome
doing
if they
their
announced an
own
alpha.
research
That would be so
alongside
fantastic.
The narrative team, and we have an art team that's building all of these great sets for us that matches with the history, and it's a big effort.
When you look at the game, every unit you play, every building you construct, every sound you hear, every word you
There they
read,
go.
everything
Final boss.
is informed by history and built
Don't.
around this.
We've done a great job capturing the essence of the original games and trying to translate those into a modern context. We've created something that players will be able
God.
to jump in and recognize.
Those arrows were flying
and
so
then it gives
fast.
them the kind of the foundation.
They have not
to
shown
explore
Priest
a lot
yet.
of the new things that are in the game,
But-
and find the things that they love.
This is our
Seems
biggest
like
and
with kind
most
of like a
ambitious title yet,
spiritual
and we
reboot, they'd
can't
want to
wait
do
for you
that,
to play
right?
A huge thank you to everyone at Relic for keeping the spirit of Age of Empires alive and well, and for continuing to add even more great content to the series.
Oh, Zabbit says
Let's check out
there have
the
been
new
people already
gameplay
playing in
with a
alpha.
very first
Really?
look
They
at a
let
new
Age of
take
Empires
on
fans
the Chinese
already play?
civilization
Interesting.
in Age of Empires 4.
They also added the Chinese to Age of Mythology. It's interesting. All right, we got the Delite? No. What do they call that? Sultanate? Delhi Sultanate? The Chinese. It's nice that it's not just Europe. What do you think about the look of the gameplay so far, everybody?
certainly sounds like it's time to start strategizing. When you fire up Age of Empires, you get the chance to relive and rewrite history. We've also loved going back to our classic titles to bring you our definitive editions, bringing these games to an established and new
I've
Age
never
players.
played Warhammer, I don't
Here's what's
think.
coming to the definitive editions.
Danny says the animations
For more
in
than
Warhammer
2
are amazing.
decades, together, we've built simple villages into massive kingdoms.
I wanted to play
in
Dawn
one
of
of the
War
most
too,
beloved
but I think there was
real-time
something about how I
strategy
couldn't log in on
franchises
Steam or
of all
something.
time. Age of Empires. We are proud to be part of gaming history.
Grant,
and in the
star
past
of
3 years,
Hitman 3, says
we've
he's
helped
gonna
new
smoke me
gamers
when we
pick up their
play,
own
and then he
spears,
called me a big
swords,
dog.
and muskets with
Unreasonable.
Age of Empires 1, 2,
But probably
and
true.
3 definitive editions. We listen to you, the Age community, and your input has truly helped us create the best versions of Age of Empires ever. Today,
I didn't
we're
play
proud
the,
to announce even more updates coming to the Age of Empires definitive
I remember
collection.
they added the Age of Empires 2
First,
Battle
coming
Royale.
this
I haven't
summer,
checked that
we
out
are
yet.
excited to announce our second expansion,
It sounds
Dawn
very
of the
silly.
Dukes, taking you to Eastern Europe in the Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition experience.
There we go.
With new
I
campaigns
love they're still
and
making
much
these.
more.
It's really
We're
wild.
also excited to announce that later
Kick-ass
this year,
Dukes.
Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition is getting co-op for the first time. We've handpicked a specific set of campaign missions and historical battles to play
That's really
with
fun.
friends and work together.
I always wanted to
toward
play more of
victory.
StarCraft 2's
We'll have
co-op
more
missions.
details
I really
to
like the
share for
idea.
both updates in the months ahead. And we have more changes in store for Age of Empires 3 Definitive Edition as well. On Tuesday, April 13th,
Mike Ness says the weapons
Age
really
of
stick
Empires
out. They're
3
big and bright.
DE will
Makes the
release
type of
its
unit
first
stand out.
major
Yeah.
update, the United States civilization. This new civilization includes a new unique
Interesting.
explorer, a brand new home city, 9 new units, a brand new age-up mechanic, and so much more.
That's so
The
weird.
United States civilization will be available for free for a limited time by completing a new 50-state challenge, or you can purchase directly on Steam or the Windows Store. And later this year, Age 3 DE will be showcasing African civilizations as we begin work on our brand new expansion. We will have more info to
I hadn't
share
even
soon,
thought about
so
that,
stay
but I love that
tuned.
idea of Age of Empires 3. It's
There's
like,
more to
okay,
come
it's all
as we
like
keep
colonization,
building
but
and
then
improving on the
let's just make the
legacy of Age
US
of Empires
one of the
that began
civilizations. That's a really fun
20 years
idea.
ago. Be sure to download the definitive collections on Xbox Game Pass, the Windows Store, or Steam today.
People excited about AoE 3. I need to play
The
more
Age of
AoE
Empires
3. I
community
really.
is diverse and vibrant.
I haven't played that
and
much.
One that
That sheep
I am
is getting
so
out!
proud to be a part of. This last year has been difficult, and Age of Empires has brought us together even when we can't be face to face. Whether you're a player, a creator, or even a fan, thank you for making this community a great place to be. Let's take a look at you, the community.
Sheep is getting ready to attack.
This is a celebration of all things Age of Empires. In 1997,
Hell
24
yes.
years ago, the very first Age of Empires
Mac
came to
version, did you see
PC
that?
across the globe, and players got to play an Age Up from the Stone Age to the Iron Age.
First real computer game I played in the late 90s was the original Age of Empires.
You know, I made so many friends. I've become a part of this community. My life
I just
is different now because
went
of
back
Age of
and watched
Empires.
it. Back at
just
Game
sit
Informer, we
down
made a
to and
video
enjoy the
about
sense of
the
culture,
origins of
the
Age of
sense of
Empires and how it
history.
started as
Now today,
Dawn
we're
of
helping
Man.
gamers age up from
And they
being
have,
farmers to empire
thanks to the
builders
Strong Museum
across
of
the
Play,
Age of
we
Empires
have
franchise.
gameplay
And it's
from
all
the
thanks to
first
support and
prototype back when it was
passion
called Dawn
of
of
our players.
Man. You can
Is it
check
Age
that
of
out on Game
Empires?
Informer's. There's our boys,
Our
Easy
community
Allies.
has been the driving force behind the success of the Age
I'm
of
so fascinated by
Empires.
World's Edge
the
as
games
well.
Truly
Like
would not be what
that's
they
the
are
Microsoft
today
studio that's
without you
managing
helping
Age of
us pave the
Empires.
way.
I don't know how big they are.
Still looking
I want to talk to all
corners
these
to see if
folks.
he might be hiding.
Boom, 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 boom. Hello, everybody. You were here with us when we went through a revival with AoE 2 HD and came with us for the Renaissance. That was our definitive edition.
You can still watch that GI story. Yeah, it's over on Game Informer's YouTube channel. Just search Age of Empires history and it'll pop up.
For probably 15 years.
We've loved watching you grow with us through every
I cannot
title,
imagine
and we can't wait to see what you bring to
how
Age of
sick the
Empires
community
4.
managers of Age of Empires are of saying
Empires
Wololo.
lets you rewrite history
That's like
as
their
any
joke that they
civilization
hit
from all
so
over
many
the world.
times.
So it's no surprise that our community shows the same diversity.
My name is
We even have
Patricia, I'm
cats
from
that play.
Argentina.
from Serbia, Belgrade.
I'm Dmitry, and I'm from Russia.
I'm Orion, I'm 29 years old, from Norway.
Not only do you hail from all corners of the map, but also across multiple
Yeah, they made
generations.
multiple tabletop games in Yarrow.
But I was playing Age of Empires.
For
and
sure,
it
Age of
was totally
Mythology.
awesome.
I think, is there an Age of Empires 2 board game? Remember those DS games when they made the Age of Mythology and Age of
community.
Empires
Everything I
2
know
DS
about Age
games?
I've learned from
They were like
chats.
tactics games.
The community is a
That's
wealth
really weird.
of knowledge.
You've also helped Age of Empires explode into the esports world.
Players, are you ready?
We fight till the death.
I was going to ask your strategy, but that feels pretty good.
This is intense. Go to military units. Who's got the more cav? I don't think Kaiser wants to fight it just yet.
Oh, it's close though.
It's nice to see Xbox really getting behind Age of Empires here.
Let's go
Like
into
Aaron
game
Greenberg
number
getting
one.
front and center there. That's really cool.
Not only have you given the world an
Age of
exciting
Empires
game,
3 board
you've
game,
also given
somebody
us some of the
says.
most
Okay.
memorable moments.
Matter
in Age of
Matters played the
Empires
heck out of the DS
What
games.
a
There we
huge
go.
moment for Doubt here. What a performance in Red Bull Wallow 3, and the game is over.
We've seen this outpouring of love for the Age of Empires titles.
This guy
and it's kept our
cannot not
development team
smile.
around the globe inspired. They're always hard at work, pouring through historical text for ideas to create new gaming experiences for you to enjoy.
And our community team has been alongside you, ensuring every player, new and old, is heard and is able to contribute.
look, I don't wanna
We
criticize
want to keep
nobody.
the love going for many years to come.
But I feel like the Relic people were a little more off
From the
script
very beginning,
than the
you've
World's Edge
battled
folks.
and
But hey,
waged
who
war
am I to judge?
to make your mark in the history books. Thank you for being part of the global community that is Age of Empires.
God, Relic's been working on this a long time. Don't you wonder what's going on over there?
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. You came here for it, you're ready for it. We're taking an extended look at Age of Empires 4 gameplay footage.
Okay.
This has been
I feel
captured
like we already
in
saw it,
engine
but all right,
and
I
looks
love it.
absolutely stunning. I'm happy to tell you, the wait is finally over. Enjoy.
Haven't we been looking at it the whole time? All right. Oh, come on. You kidding me? You can get pretty zoomed in. That's cool. This looks so fun. This looks more compelling than the combat. You can pick berries! I like that the farms like slowly, you know, remove square by square within the individual farms. What is this, some sort of Valheim clone? I like this movie cut of an Age of Empires match. UI is interesting. It's pretty vanilla, but I guess that's fine. I'm sure it'll evolve. I love that. I love the scaffolding around the building. That looks so great. Is that a wonder then, or is that just a church? Okay, here we go. Sweet. I wish I knew who wrote this original song. I feel like I'm a fake-ass gamer boy. This new music sounds great. Hiding in the woods? Oh my god. Hell yes. See, this is cool. That seems great. No, I don't believe your arrows hurt your own people. At least not as I remember. No, that can't be. Maybe like in AoE 3 or something, but I don't think so. This is cool. It's smart to like jump between different ages and jump between different civs. Get the tower! I guess I have to play as Delhi. I mean, I need those elephants. There's just no other way around it. Arrows didn't, but explosives did. Yes, there we go, saying true. Meteor in Age of Mythology definitely does. Pretty cool. Nice camera work. Build it. That finishing the building animation looks so great. Sweet roads. Interesting. Yeah, people like the look of it. Okay, great. Good to hear. Very thankful this is not going to be an Xbox release, at least from the looks of it now. Eat him. Oh, Sutton, please. Oh my god. Did you see that wonder? It was like a giant horse. That's awesome. It's an elephant mauling one guy. It's always hilarious. Yeah. Jonas is very happy that it feels very AoE 2. Fall 2021. There we go.
Incredible. The way
little too ambiguous for me still, but all right.
Massive armies fighting in the end.
That sheep is gnawing its way out of that cage.
Mongols packing up their town. The Chinese fireworks from the nest of bees. I don't know about you, but I cannot wait to join you in playing Age of Empires 4 later this year. Age of Empires 4 will be available worldwide on Windows 10, Xbox Game Pass for PC, and Steam. And if you can't wait
that it's on Steam.
Don't worry. There's a closed beta.
I guess all Microsoft games are.
Head over to ageofempires.com to become an Age Insider for the chance to get in on all of the fun. For the next week,
there's a beta going on?
Also check out a virtual village with even more info about Age 4, including downloads, exclusive content, and deep dives on some of the new civilizations that you saw today.
All right.
And if
closed
that's
beta.
Not enough,
awesome.
We're partnering with Alienware to give away a one-of-a-kind Age of Empires branded liquid-cooled Aurora
is
R11
so stupid. I want it more than
Age
anything
Insider.
in my life.
Sweepstakes entry is only available for a limited time to new and existing Age Insiders in certain regions.
All right, I gotta be an Age Insider.
To enter and for more information. What a show! But we aren't done just yet. Here's a recap of what
Now we're going to slaughter this sheep. This is the part where they're just trying to remind people in the press what their headlines are, which is smart. We're still remaking these old games. Please don't forget about us.
Thank you all for joining us, especially our little friends here in the town center.
Those betas on the horizon.
The team at Relic and World's
A little
Edge
too ambiguous
for
me.
hard work
These animals
on
are
the
going
next
wild.
title in the groundbreaking Age of Empires series. We're about to say farewell, but not before leaving you with one more peek at something coming to Age of Empires 4.
Come on, you tease. That's such an awesome spot for a castle, you kidding me? Ships? Did I miss what civ that is or something? Did anybody understand the importance of that? Just naval combat, I guess, is kind of what they're going for. All right, we need to check out this virtual village together now. Can I do that? How do I... Age of Empires virtual village, please. All right, well, maybe it's not live yet, but I will absolutely be signing up to be an insider because here's hoping. Here's hoping. Oh, Japan. Thank you. Those are Japanese ships. Thank you for the smart teas. You guys are so smart. All right, thanks so much. Yeah, I'm glad people seem to like it. We will definitely be covering Age of Empires here at MinnMax on the MinnMax Show podcast, which you can subscribe to in your favorite podcast app. Hopefully we'll be doing some gameplay streams of Age of Empires 4 as well. I will definitely let you know if I get in that beta. We'll try to line up interviews about Age of Empires 4. I'm curious to talk to World's Edge and to Relic, so stay tuned, everybody, and thanks for the support. And if you've enjoyed MinnMax's content, or if you just want to compete in video game trivia, check out Trivia Tower. Trivia Tower is our video game competition show. It's happening on Monday, April 12th at 7 p.m. Central. So if you support us at any tier, even the $2 tier on Patreon, you can jump in and compete in video game trivia to win great game codes and an Astro A50 headset. So it's a very fun time. So we appreciate the support. All right. Thanks so much, everybody. We'll see you next time. Bye.